Here are 7 interview mistakes that will cost you the job. Let's get started. Mistake number 1, you don't pay attention to the company's culture. I read somewhere that hiring managers at Google send this message to candidates before their interview. Feel free to leave your suit at home. We're business casual here at Google. It's because Google is known for its innovative, free-spirited environment. Imagine showing up for an interview at Google, known for its innovation and comfortable environment, wearing a formal suit and speaking in nothing but corporate language. When you do this, you tell the interviewer that you don't belong at this company and not to hire you. You see, companies don't just hire skills, they hire people who will excel in their environment. Show that you've researched and understand their culture, and reflect that in what you wear, how you speak, and your demeanor. LinkedIn is one of the best ways to research any company. First, make sure you're logged into your LinkedIn account. Then, you can search the company name you want to research. We'll use Google in this example. Then, click on the name of the company to open its LinkedIn profile. I encourage you to explore all the tabs here so you can learn as much as possible about the company. Let's explore Google together. Clicking on the About tab will give you an overview of the company. Here you will also find the company website, industry, size, headquarters, and more. When you scroll to the bottom, you will find the locations in the world that Google has a presence. Next, I really enjoy the Post tab, especially the articles section, because you can find the latest news around Google and any key events taking place. Let's move on to the Jobs tab. This is very important because you can view the current job openings at Google and the different divisions. This is great information to have if you are asked this question during your interview. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because you can mention some of the other job roles you would like to transition to in the future within the same company. For example, if I'm asked this question during my interview at Google, I can say digital business, search ads specialist, etc. Now quickly, the other tabs like life and people give you a better understanding of the company culture. And the various people who work at Google from around the world. Take time to explore all these sections and take notes where possible. Mistake number 2, that you badmouth your previous employer. It's important to understand it's a small world and industries are even smaller. Bad-mouthing a previous boss could reflect poorly on your character and backfire if your interviewer knows your previous employer personally. So, no matter how things left off between you and your previous employer, it's important to always focus on the positive takeaways from past roles. For example, mention the lessons you learned, the experience you gained, what you learned about yourself from your past experience, and what you learned about your passion and career goals after leaving your previous job. Mistake number 3, you don't ask questions. So, you've reached the end of your interview and they ask, do you have any questions for us? Saying no is a missed opportunity to show your interest and that you were paying attention during your interview. Not having questions can come across as a lack of preparation or worse, a lack of interest. Prepare insightful questions that demonstrate your enthusiasm for the role and the company. Here are some unique questions you can ask the hiring manager at the end of your interview. Question number 1. What does success look like for this position? This question shows you're interested in understanding the expectations and how your performance will be measured. It can give you a clear idea of what the organization values and what they hope to achieve through this role. Question number 2. Can you describe the company culture and how it contributes to achieving the company's goals? Understanding the company culture is crucial as it helps you evaluate if you'll fit in and enjoy working there. This question also indicates your interest in being part of the team and contributing positively to the environment. Question number 3. What are the biggest challenges facing the team right now? Asking about challenges demonstrates your willingness to face problems head on and that you're thinking about how you can contribute to solutions. It also gives you insight into potential areas where your skills could be particularly valuable. Question number 4. How does this role contribute to the overall goals of the organization? This question helps you understand the importance of the role within the larger context of the company's objectives. It shows that you're interested in the big picture and how you can play a part in the company's success. And finally, what are the next steps in the interview process? This is a practical question that shows your eagerness to move forward. It also gives you an idea of the timeline you might expect for feedback, any further interviews, or decisions, helping you plan your next actions accordingly. Now, these questions are designed to not only demonstrate your genuine interest in the role and the company, but also to provide you with important information that can help you make an informed decision if you're offered the position. Mistake number 4. Your body language doesn't show confidence. Your body speaks as loudly as your words. You have to understand that body language plays a key role in making a positive first impression. A firm handshake, eye contact, and a confident posture can convey confidence and professionalism before you even start speaking. Next, verbal communication is important, but nonverbal cues complement and enhance your words. For example, gestures, facial expressions, and posture can reinforce what you're saying, making your communication more effective and engaging. It's also important to lean slightly forward, nod in agreement, and maintain eye contact to demonstrate that you are actively listening and engaged in the conversation. This shows the interviewer that you are interested in the position and the discussion. Here are 2 more reasons why body language is so important. First, it's a form of emotional intelligence because controlling your body language and reading the interviewer's cues demonstrates emotional intelligence. This ability to understand and react appropriately to nonverbal signals can strongly indicate how well you'll interact with colleagues and adapt to the workplace culture. And finally, in a competitive job market, small details can make a big difference. Effective body language can set you apart from other candidates who may have similar qualifications but lack the nonverbal communication skills that suggest a good fit for the team or leadership potential. Mistake number 5. You don't test your technology. We all know how common virtual interviews are, and a huge mistake people make is not testing their equipment beforehand, leading to technical difficulties that waste time and test patience. So, before your interview, it's important to make sure you test your camera, microphone, and internet connection. This preparation shows your respect for the interviewer's time and your adaptability to modern work environments. Mistake number 6. Don't overshare. While being personable and open is important, there's a fine line between being personable and oversharing personal details irrelevant to the job. Oversharing can derail the interview and leave the interviewer questioning your professionalism and judgment. Also, the more you talk about irrelevant skills or experiences, the higher the chance the interviewer will lose focus. If they lose focus, they may miss anything of importance you have to say that would otherwise add value to you as a candidate. So, my best advice is to keep the conversation focused on your qualifications, experiences, and how you can contribute to the company and job role. And finally, mistake number 7, you don't send a follow-up email. Failing to send a thank you note or follow-up email post-interview might seem minor, but is a critical error. This gesture shows your appreciation for the opportunity and reinforces your interest in the role. It's a simple step that can set you apart from other candidates who overlook this courtesy. To learn more about the importance of sending a follow-up email, watch the following video. How I wrote the perfect thank you email after my interview with samples. If you want to learn more on how to land jobs and reach your career goals, don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification button to get new videos.